Guten zum Geburtstag, a fanfiction for Alice's birthday, by Janelle Dunseth. One day, there were two teenage girls walking around at night because the amount of fucks that they gave was equivalent to the number of hamsters that they owned. Neither of them owned any hamsters. Dark storm clouds blocked out the night sky, so the shorter of the two carried a flashlight as they wandered around a field. The wind was beginning to pick up, and thunder roared, promising that a storm would break soon. The girl with the flashlight was known as Alice Aikman. She was a small and slim girl with straight blonde hair and a bow resting neatly on her well-groomed head and dull blue eyes. She wore light blue skinny jeans with spiffy black Converse boot-like shoes that came up to a bit below her knees, and a long-sleeved white shirt with a pink blouse over it. Alice was with her awesome friend who was slightly taller than her, whose name was Janelle. Don't worry about her last name. You don't need to know. She was wearing jeans, with a black t-shirt with some band logo on it, with a gray and black striped hoodie. "It's gonna start storming here pretty soon, dude," Janelle said while glancing up at the sky as the first few raindrops began to fall. "You don't say," Alice said as the rain began to get heavier and lightning flashed across the sky. The silhouette of a mansion appeared against the bright flash not too far in the distance, making its presence known to the two girls. "Hey, let's go into that big mansion over there and escape the storm," Janelle said as she pulled her hood up. "That's an awesome idea! Running into a mansion with no lights on during the dead of night during a storm? What could possibly go wrong?" Unfortunately, Alice wasn't being sarcastic. So, the two ran towards the manor, the light from the flashlight bobbing up and down and illuminating the raindrops which were gaining speed. Soon enough, the two made it into the mansion. Janelle pulled the door open and ran inside, quickly followed by Alice, who slammed the door behind them. After a few moments of quiet, there came a crashing noise from down the hallway to the girls' right. Okay, this is sketchy as fuck. I'm out," Janelle declared, and turned around to reach for the door. "Don't be stupid," Alice said, rolling her eyes. "You felt the thunder shake the house. Probably made something fall. Let's go check it out." And so they did. The two of them walked down the dimly lit hallway and eventually found them in a kitchen of sorts, with an adjoining living room with a couch in it. In the kitchen was a broken plate. "See, bro? It was just a plate," Alice said as Janelle leaned down and picked up a piece of the broken plate. "This could make an awesome weapon in case any sketch people are in here," the dark-haired girl muttered as she slipped the plate shard into her jacket pocket. "Well, if you're so concerned about there being weird stuff in here, then let's just go. It was your idea to come in here in the first place." "You know I don't have any good ideas." "Whatever, let's just go," Alice said, then led the way out of the kitchen back to the foyer. Author's note: "Haha, dude, the word foyer amuses me so much." Alice tried to turn the doorknob to open the front door, but it wouldn't budge. "It's locked!" she exclaimed as she twisted and tugged at the doorknob. "What do you mean, it's locked? We didn't lock it. Let's just try and knock it down or something." Janelle went quiet as the sound of approaching footsteps came from the hallway they had just gone down. "It's okay," Alice whispered. "Maybe it's our friendly neighborhood hobo. They could help us open—" But the girls stiffened as something that was not their friendly neighborhood hobo stood in the hallway, looking at them with large and reflective black eyes stared back at them. Its skin was bluish purple, and its large head was severely disproportionate with its body. It had a large forehead above its mismatching and misshapen eyes, and a large nose under them. The blue creature blinked rapidly, almost stupidly. Then scary and intense music came out of nowhere as it began approaching the two teenagers at a swift pace. "Squirrel tactic!" Janelle screeched, then grabbed Alice's arm, pulling the blonde with her as she ran in the opposite direction of the door towards the staircase. "Oh my god, oh 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 my god," Alice chanted as they ran upstairs with the monster following behind them and the scary music still playing. Janelle tried to tug the first door she saw open, but it was locked. "Over here!" Alice said, as she ran to their left to another door which, thankfully, wasn't locked. Alice ran into the room with Janelle at her heels and dived for the wardrobe in the back left corner of the room. She threw the doors open and jumped inside, and her dark-haired amiga crawled in after her as they both closed the wardrobe doors. They waited in silence as the music suddenly stopped. Then, the creaking sound of the bedroom door being opened filled the room. They heard heavy footsteps move about the room, searching for them. The footsteps moved away, then the sound of the door opening and closing. The two girls were silent for a moment. They both knew that they were looking directly at each other despite the darkness. Then they broke down in laughter. "Dude, that was so weird," Janelle said after she caught her breath from laughing. "Yeah, it was so ugly, like your mother," Alice replied, still giggling. "Haha, yeah, no. So, what do we do now?" "I don't know. I say we try to stab it in the face, then kick down the door." Janelle shrugged. "Sounds like a foolproof plan to me." And so they climbed out of the wardrobe and left the bedroom. They headed down the stairs and walked towards the front door. As was expected, as they approached it, the scary and intense music started up again, and the monster came from the other wall on the other side of the room. This time, Janelle lunged at it and proceeded to stab it in the face with her plate shard. As it fell to the floor with Janelle on top of it continuing to stab it, Alice kicked the monster in its side and in its head. Both were screaming, "Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away," as they beat the monster. Janelle climbed off the blue beast, and Alice pulled a canister of something from her pocket. She pointed the nozzle at the monster's face and pressed down. The red cloud that came out of it proved to be pepper spray. By now the scary music had stopped, and suddenly there was a huge puff of blue smoke where the monster had been lying on the ground. They coughed and waved the smoke away. Once it cleared, the monster was gone, without so much of a sign that indicated it had been there in the first place. The front door promptly flew open, banging against the wall as the storm continued to rage outside. "Well, that was easy. Let's go," Alice said simply and walked towards the door, putting the pepper spray back in her pocket. "Wait, shouldn't we, I don't know, try to burn the mansion down? To stop the evil demons or whatever, or set them free or something, like in The Haunting in Connecticut?" Alice looked at Janelle and blinked. She then made a large, sweeping motion with her arm, indicating for her companion to look at the blank white wall to the left of the door. "And here, Janelle, you can see that I hung all the fucks that I give. And not a single fuck was given that day."